Are you tired of salon visits that are just okay? Save my blueprint for a better experience. Hey y'all, it's your healthy hair strategist Kristen checking in. If you've been following me for a while, you already know I believe in intentional maintenance, not just showing up to the salon when something goes wrong. Today I'm sharing 7 ways both clients and stylists can maximize a quarterly maintenance appointment, because that one visit every few months can make or break your hair's long-term health. Plus, considering what some stylists charge these days, I want you getting the most bang for your buck. First, your appointment should begin with a consultation. I know that's typically a new client practice, but my stylist assesses my hair health during every appointment. As the client, you need to come with notes on what's been happening with your hair. Be open and honest about things like shedding, scalp dryness, product reactions, or lifestyle changes, so the stylist can diagnose, not just guess. And if you don't offer up that information, your stylist should be asking targeted questions about scalp comfort or hydration levels, not just, hey, how's your hair been? Every appointment should include some form of therapy, moisture, protein, detox, or repair. I shouldn't have to say this, but I've had an old stylist move me from shampoo to the blow drying process, and I was like, wait, what's the treatment? What are we doing today? Clients, so you're aware, ask which treatment supports your long-term goal, and stylists, document which therapy you used to help your client build a customized rotation. Y'all, I still can't believe that lady didn't even offer conditioner, nor did she speak to the dangers of not conditioning textured hair, which brings me to my next point. You can tell the difference between an actual industry authority and someone who's just doing a job. This is March of 2025, and she's introducing me to Amika. She wanted me to feel how the Kure collection works. The moisture kicks in almost immediately. At the time, it was a fairly new brand, and I hadn't tried their products yet. If there's a new product on the market, I expect my stylist to have an opinion about it. Although I haven't purchased it just yet, Amika is quickly rising to the top as one of my salon quality faves. As we progress through the blow drying and flat iron process, it's gonna look like she's applying a lot of product, but I assure you, just wait to the end, my silk press will be weightless. Let's get back to the blueprint. Does your stylist participate in any classes or trade shows? For example, she asked me to be a silk press model for a class she's hosting. Then I was invited to Sacred's Roadshow at Ulta. There were product demonstrations, and you got to meet the Sacred staff. She says, oh yeah, I saw your post where you met Neil. He used to work up the street from me in New York. Y'all, all this to say, is your stylist actually a part of the hair community? Is this their passion? Are they striving to learn more beyond their license to improve their offerings? If it's not, and they're just doing this to pay their bills, it will show up in your experience. And when it ever does, don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. I'm considering offering my virtual hair growth class again, and my favorite section is effective communication with your hairstylist. Not only do I provide resources like a preferred product list and a hair repair strategy worksheet, but we also touch on the external factors that help cultivate healthy hair. And your partnership with your stylist is one of your most important relationships. Oh, we get down to it. Standing up for yourself in this environment in particular can be really intimidating. They have the license, this is their salon, it's their space, yeah, but it's your hair. You are responsible for your hair health. If you don't understand why they need to cut so much hair off, if you don't understand what a treatment is for, if you don't like your style, ask them questions. Get clarity. Similar to the cliche saying in a romantic relationship, don't go to bed angry, don't leave the salon angry. I give exact word tracks and walk you through how to make friendly suggestions that don't step on their toes. As an adult, I don't want you leaving the salon and then complaining about what happened when you didn't adequately address it with the stylist. There is an us versus them tension, and we've really got to start being more collaborative. We've got to repair this relationship, because we need each other. Treat this appointment like a checkup, not a makeover. Quarterly maintenance is about preservation, not transformation. Hairstylists are not magicians. You can't abuse your hair for 11 weeks, then come here on week 12 and think this one service is supposed to reverse everything you've done. That's not fair to them. Now, I can admit, this gap is where a lot of hairstylists drop the ball. To be frank, assistance with building an at-home routine is most likely why you're following me. And I thank you for that. I'm glad we connected. But a good stylist should be helping to refine your at-home regimen. They should be suggesting what to keep, swap, or add based on what they see during the appointment. You should be reviewing your hair care routine. Bring your current product lineup or even just take a picture on your phone. And don't you dare leave without booking your next appointment. Don't wait until your hair reminds you it's time. Lock in your next visit before leaving the chair. And let's be real, you'll completely forget, then by the time you remember and try to book, her calendar is full. And that's exactly how our hair starts falling off. I rebuke it. We're keeping our hair on a consistent maintenance cycle to ensure we can plan our progression intentionally. Remember, this is not optional. The silk press was cool and all, but our goal isn't just a hairstyle. We're here for a health assessment. For your stylist, it also protects their schedule. They don't want to be slammed with a ton of appointments all of a sudden. And it helps forecast their income predictably. And lastly, you cannot measure what you don't track. The primary reason I get a silk press is to clearly measure my length. You need to take pictures and you need a length check shirt. Atlanta is humid and I want it to be accurate, so I do it as soon as possible. I fly Delta to my house, put on my length check t-shirt, and take a picture. Here's one of my more recent length checks. Of course, we should prioritize health over length, but I'm not gonna act like we don't want a little length too. I'm revamping the back of my shirt as well. I want the lines to be straight and I don't want words on every line. I want it to be a very clean measurement and easy to read. Let me know what you think. Should the back have hair inspiration phrases or no? I want it to be culturally neutral too. You could be any gender, race, or age and wear this shirt comfortably. Can I share what I absolutely cannot stand and show you what a length check is not? I consistently see this on YouTube. Someone will be trying to prove some new product or treatment is effective and it grew their hair. Let me demonstrate. They will grab a piece of hair and take a picture and then try to take a picture again, whatever amount of time later. How do I know you're grabbing the exact same area and amount of hair? As soon as I see that, I exit stage left. Additionally, you need to not only measure, but cut your hair up against a white or light colored background. If not, you'll miss damage that way. So sure, she styled my hair with a black cape this entire time. But once it was time for a trim, she brought out that white cape. This appointment isn't just another salon day, it's a partnership. The more you both show up prepared, the better the results and retention. Each visit builds upon the last to keep your scalp, strands, and strategy aligned. See you in the next video, and as always, keep your hair and your habits healthy. And remember, when in doubt, ask Kristen. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.